Somewhere in a mountain temple in China, a boy is walking on the rim of a giant clay bowl. It's filled with water. On his back, a pack loaded with iron. If he falls, he starts over. He does this every single day, for hours. Once a month, they drain a little water and add a little more iron. His workout doesn't end on a rep count. It ends when the bowl is empty. That can take years. This isn't a legend from a kung fu movie. It's a documented training method, one of dozens Shaolin monks have used for over 1,000 years to build bodies that modern fitness culture is only just starting to understand. By the end of this video, you'll know 7 of their exercises and the 95% of physical problems they were built to fix. And I'll be honest with you up front, some of what you're about to hear comes straight from old monastery texts, and some of it comes from legend that's been passed down for generations. I'll flag the difference as we go because the real methods are impressive enough without exaggeration. Why they even started training. Here's the part almost nobody mentions. The Shaolin physical training system wasn't built to make fighters. It was built to fix a medical problem. Legend says a wandering monk named Bodhidharma arrived at the temple and found the resident monks physically wrecked, frail, weak, falling asleep, from spending too many hours a day sitting still in meditation. So he didn't design a martial art. He designed medicine. A set of movements meant to undo the damage that stillness does to a body, which means everything you're about to see was never meant to build a six-pack. It was meant to reverse the exact kind of damage a desk, a couch, or a phone does to your body today. Same problem, different couch. Exercise 1, the iron broom. Exercise 1 isn't something you've seen in a fitness video before. Monks call it the iron broom. Squatting low on one leg while sweeping the other leg in a slow circle around the body, low to the ground, like a broom sweeping a floor. Here's what makes it brutal. It's not a stretch and it's not a balance drill, it's both at the same time under full body weight, while your standing leg is already screaming. Old training accounts describe monks doing this for hundreds of rotations, alternating legs, until the hip and ankle stop, fighting the movement and start flowing through it. It's also one of the few Shaolin drills that map almost directly onto something modern strength coaches now call hip cars, controlled rotations through a joint's full range. The monks were doing rehab-level hip work before rehab existed as a field. Here's how to try it. Get into a low single leg squat, hands out for balance, and slowly sweep your free leg in a wide circle around your body. 6 sweeps each direction, each side. Go slow. This isn't a cardio move, it's a control move. Exercise 2, finger push-ups. Exercise 2 starts before you'd ever guess. Long before a monk attempts a single push-up on his fingertips, he's already spent years poking trees. Not punching, poking. Individual fingers driven into wood and tree bark, again and again, from childhood, until every single finger can independently generate force. Only after that comes the fingertip push-up. It's not a party trick. It's the final exam of a training system that started a decade earlier. If you want to try it, start with knuckle push-ups, then move to fingertip push-ups on carpet, and only later on a hard surface like wood or stone. Notice the pattern here, because it repeats through this entire video. The impressive version you see in a highlight reel is always the last step of something that started small, slow, and boring years earlier. Nobody films the boring years. That's why the finished result looks like magic. Exercise 3, the Shaolin plank, or iron shirt. You know the plank. Shaolin monks have their own version, and it comes with a warning label. It's part of a broader practice called iron shirt, conditioning the entire core and torso to absorb impact. But here's the honest part most content leaves out. Even sympathetic martial artists admit monks aren't secretly invincible. One respected kung fu master has said plainly that without real fighting experience, technique and toughness alone don't make you combat ready. Iron shirt was never a superpower. It was a supplement, a way to build a stronger midsection and better pain tolerance, nothing more. Try the modern version instead. A standard plank, 30 to 90 seconds, focusing on unbroken breathing under tension. That one distinction matters more than it sounds. Toughness that comes from real conditioning, built slowly over years, is completely different from toughness people fake for a camera. Exercise 4, single leg balance. Exercise 4 sounds simple, stand on one leg, but the actual mastery benchmark isn't how long you can hold it. Old Shaolin texts describe the real test as being able to walk across a patch of grass without bending a single blade. Not a number, not a timer, a feeling. Total control over your own body weight. Start simple. Single leg stand, 20 seconds each side. As you improve, try it with your eyes closed or on an unstable surface. Exercise 5. The resting deep squat. Exercise 5 is the one modern humans have almost entirely lost. The resting deep squat. This isn't a workout move to a monk. It's a default resting position, the same way you'd lean against a wall. The irony is brutal. A position that used to be rest is now sold to us as advanced mobility training, because sitting in chairs quietly took it away from most people decades ago. Here's an easy way to build it back. Sit in a deep squat for 2 minutes while brushing your teeth. That's it. That's the rep. Give it a week, and your hips and ankles will thank you for something that costs nothing and takes no extra time out of your day. Exercise 6. Climbing and pulling. Exercise 6 comes from a detail buried in old training manuals. Monks resting weightlessly on tree branches, described in old writings like birds landing on a twig. Obviously, no one floats. What that description is really pointing at is extreme relative strength, controlling your entire body weight through your arms and grip, without excess mass working against you. That's the actual goal of every pull-up, every climb, every hang. Not bigger muscles, better ratio. The modern version is simple. Dead hangs, working up to pull-ups. Start with 10 to 20 second hangs from a bar. Exercise 7. Breath-led movement. Exercise 7 is the one people always skip because it doesn't look like exercise at all. Slow, breath-timed movement. Modern fitness treats breathing as background noise. Shaolin training treats it as the entire engine. Movement exists to serve the breath, not the other way around. It's the same principle behind why elite lifters today obsess over breath bracing. The monks just got there first by about 1,000 years. Try it yourself. 5 minutes of slow squats or arm circles, breathing in for 4 counts, out for 6. The part nobody tells you. Here's the twist. Almost none of this is mystical. Iron rings, bamboo bundles, weighted jars. Look at old Shaolin training tools side by side with a modern gym, and you'll find kettlebells, resistance bands, and sandbags, just built 1,000 years earlier, out of whatever was on hand. Most of what gets sold today as an ancient secret is really just progressive overload, grip training and breathwork. Repackaged, rediscovered, not reinvented. The mystery was never the method. It was that we forgot it. 95% of the problems people chase supplements, machines, and gadgets to fix, weak grip, bad balance, stiff hips, a fragile core, shallow breathing, were solved 1,000 years ago with nothing but body weight, patience, and time. You don't need the temple. You don't need the iron bowl. You just need to start walking the rim. Pick one exercise from this video. Not all 7, just one. Do it today, then again tomorrow, and let the rest follow the same slow, boring path every monk in that temple already walked before you. Which exercise are you starting with? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.